Moving on from one military-related activity to another, but this time more health focused. And it's always a pleasure having Efua Insia Nomanyo, who is a registered dietitian and also the CEO of Densua Diet and Medical Catering. Welcome to the show.
Thank
For
you.
purposes of this show, like I always say, we like to call her Enna, which by the way is her name, because she gives us good motherly advice. And now you're welcome on the show.
Thank you very much.
How is Densua Diet and Medical Catering doing?
We're doing well, by God's grace.
Are you making money?
Small.
Actually, no, I like the sound of that. Amazing. Towards the end of the show, we'll talk about it briefly. Diabetes and your lifestyle, that's an interesting conversation because it's just getting out of hand.
Yeah.
And I see you in your Ghana Armed Forces Health Services.
Yeah.
So you're a member of that, obviously, because of what you do.
I am a dietitian at the 37 Military Hospital. So the diet department and other departments like the public health and the medical departments are coming together, have come together since last week. We had a lot of educational talk on diabetes. This week we are going to have health screening for diabetes. So on Wednesday, when you enter the hospital, you will see that there's a free health screening for anybody. So whether you are diabetic or not diabetic, just go and check your sugar level. You have access to the medical team to take you through all the protocol of diabetes or even how to prevent it. So that is happening on Wednesday from 8 a.m. at the 37 Military Hospital.
The way you shut that, you responded. Wow, amazing. So let's come to the conversation. Diabetes. Will you say, from your standpoint as a nutritionist and a dietitian, will you say it's more lifestyle than nutrition, or the nutrition is in the lifestyle? I don't know if you get it. So just clarify it for us.
So it is a lifestyle around nutrition, okay? How you now treat your nutrition. And don't forget, nutrition is the foundation of health.
True.
Okay, so the whole lifestyle change about food and nutrition becomes the focus. Of course, your doctor would have given you medication and you're supposed to exercise as well, but how you control your food intake becomes very essential. So that is our main focus today. Whilst you are diagnosed as having diabetes, whether pre-diabetes, type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, or even gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes is when a pregnant woman is diagnosed of diabetes as a result of the pregnancy, okay?
Not as a result of lifestyle choices, or even like food, food thing they were eating is lifestyle choices, right?
Yes.
Will you say it is gestational diabetes is, I don't know. It's
gestational diabetes has more to do with hormones. Okay, it is more during the pregnancy period, it's your body is going through a lot. Normally during the third trimester, some women have gestational diabetes. Okay, and so you then have to watch your food intake and exercise level as well. So, for instance, when you have gestational diabetes, one thing is that gestational diabetes, there is not permanent, okay? The mother can, I would say, go out of it after delivery. Few months after delivery, your sugar level might come back to normal. Few women are unable to control it, and so they might stay. But most of the time, after delivery, few months after delivery, mother's sugar level becomes well controlled. Okay, so with that, when you have gestational diabetes, you will have to watch your cravings, how you respond to your cravings. Okay, and what's the lifestyle changes or your lifestyle changes around meal time that we are coming to discuss, the mother or the pregnant woman would also have to do same to be able to control the blood sugar level. In the management of diabetes, the main focus is how to control the sugar level so that you don't have regular spikes of your sugar level. When your blood glucose is always high, then you go through the complication of having your eyes or your memory or organs being attacked by the sugar, by the uncontrolled sugar. Okay, so every diabetic or pre-diabetic is conscious about what he or she is eating. The last 2 weeks we started a conversation on macronutrients where we learned that the major food or the major nutrient we eat or we have on our plate is the carbohydrate, the fat and the protein. But what impacts your blood glucose level more is the carbohydrates, okay? So when you are coming to eat, how to ensure that your carbohydrates intake doesn't result in high sugar level is the much more focus, okay? So this morning, we're going to learn the lifestyle around planning your meal, eating your meal, and even what to do after you finish eating to reduce your blood sugar level. Okay. There are enzymes that aids in digestion of the starchy carbohydrate or every form of carbohydrate. One of them is salivary amylase. When you are able to have lemon juice with your meal or before your meal, some people would want to have it before meal. So now this is the practice before meal. Your lifestyle has now changed in a way that you don't just pick any food and take.
Yeah.
You have to purpose in your mind what you are going to take. And you have to ask yourself, what I'm going to take, is it going to impact negatively on my blood sugar level or positively? Okay. Am I going to have a rise or I'm going to have a controlled sugar level? So if you have that in mind, you will select your food carefully. So last week we talked about the whole grains. So you would have lots of the whole grains in your meal. But before you eat, 30 minutes before you eat, what you drink is very important. So we have lemon. Okay, lemon has a lot of vitamin C and antioxidants. Okay. The vitamin C works on salivary amylase, trying to break down the starch you have eaten to turn it into glucose. So it hinders the breakdown of starch into glucose, thereby making it it giving you that slow release of the glucose. Okay, so when the breakdown or the enzyme is hindered, of course, it is not going to break it down easily for you as it would have done in an environment where there is no injection of lemon juice or any form of C.
Interesting. I want you to demystify the misconceptions for us and tell us whether it's true or not. I hear people use this as an excuse to have like a lot of soda. They say, oh, when you put in lemon or lime, it reduces maybe the sugar content, so it doesn't make it more harmful. So they say, oh, you can put in a little lemon in your soda and drink and it's fine.
That is not true. Lemon or the vitamin C in the lemon works on carbohydrates, not sugar.
Not sugar. Wow. But you can also use lemon on rice or lemon on banku.
You can.
Really?
That is why you can have a little water with lemon. Take it before you eat your banku.
So the lemon and water is fine?
the lemon and water is very
But lemon and soda, no.
No.
Wow.
You know, you see, the new lifestyle is that when you are diabetic or when you are pre-diabetic, most importantly, when you are pre-diabetic, you don't want to have a full-grown diabetes. Okay, you should stay away from soda or any
Completely.
other sugar.
How about juice?
beverages. Juice, we have all discussed that. So far as you have, though natural, it has its appropriate quantity, okay? And it's so concentrated with the natural sugars. So having too much of that is equally harmful, okay? So having a juice with your meal as a diabetic patient is not the best.
There are some questions for you. Jude, can you get a nut to explain to us the role of chia seeds in keeping a healthy balance and also guarding against diabetes? Is there something like that?
Yes. But I will get there. Let me finish the
Please do.
introduction. So having lemon water, lemon juice in a little water with your meal is very essential. In the absence of that, apple cider vinegar or any form of vinegar, but most importantly, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar works on your muscle, okay, to improve the uptake of the blood glucose into your muscle for energy, okay. So what happens is after digestion, when your blood glucose is high, or when the food you have eaten is now available as blood sugar or blood glucose in your stream, the insulin or your organ, that is the pancreas, releases insulin into your bloodstream to knock on the door, as we always say in education, for your muscle to open up to absorb the blood glucose available for energy, okay? So when you have to ensure efficient uptake of the blood glucose into your muscle, and let's say you have issue with insulin resistance, having apple cider vinegar helps your muscle to open up for blood glucose uptake. Okay, I hope you understand it.
So that the technical we are following.
Okay, so that the blood glucose is not available in your bloodstream. When it's available in your stream for that long, that is where it attacks your organs. Okay. So most importantly, just understand that after eating your meal, you want your energy, or you want the blood glucose to be taken up into the muscle for energy, to be burnt and all that.
And there's another question for you on the lemon. The person wants clarity. Okay, Patricia, she wants to find out, is it putting it in the water or putting it or eating it as part of the meal? You get it? So what, should we put the lemon in the water, or you can just cut it and sprinkle it on your rice?
It depends on what you are eating. Okay. I can put lemon juice on my sauce. It's nice, but it's not everybody. So having a glass of water, just a little glass of water, so that it is not so diluted, it's okay. So squeezing it into your water and drinking it, other studies will say 30 minutes before or 10 minutes before, but you can really do it with your meal, okay? That is okay. Sometimes when you're having salad, okay, or any form of vegetable, you can squeeze the juice on it, 2 or 3 tablespoons. It's okay.
Good to go.
When you're having your rice, you can have it. When you are even having your stew, our regular stew, and you put the lemon juice, try it. It enhances the taste. Even with patients who are hypertensive, and so would have to take very low salt stew, the acid in the juice enhances the taste of the stew, and it's very nice. So whichever way, whether you want to put it in water and take it alongside your meal, or take it just before your meal, or squeeze it on the type of food you are eating, it's okay. All that we need is that you are having lemon with your meal. Some people who have issue with nausea after a meal would also take it immediately after their meal, okay, so that it helps with both the blood sugar level and also help them deal with their nausea as well.
Wow, you're still watching Sunday Breakfast right here on ChannelOne TV. This is the nutrition segment. If one is here, Norman, helping us through a conversation on diabetes and lifestyle. A couple of your messages have come through. If you want to also ask a question, feel free to do so via the WhatsApp and number on your screen. Also use the hashtag Sunday Breakfast and we'll get to ask your questions for you. So you've mentioned a few things that has come our attention to the show. So of course, a viewer said brought chia seeds.
Okay.
There's also lemon.
Okay. There's also apple cider vinegar.
So apple cider vinegar.
Yes. So apple cider vinegar plays a similar role, just like the lemon, but has other advantage. Apple cider helps the muscle open up for a quick uptake of the, and also has more antioxidants. You know, these are nutrients. So when you have a tablespoon or two apple cider vinegar in your water, or also on your salad or stew before you take, it also helps with a very well controlled blood sugar level after digestion. It doesn't give you the spike after a meal. So when you are eating your starchy carbohydrate, make sure you are always having the apple cider vinegar or lemon. We would also say red wine, but red wine has
and I sure to people start abusing it.
No, though I don't recommend red wine for purposes of education. You want to have people know the role of red wine, okay? And also let you know why we don't recommend. The red wine might have a similar effect, but will give you a fatty liver in future. You know, diabetes and fatty liver really work hand in hand. So if you are taking alcohol, later we will discuss alcohol, okay? So that when you have diabetes, you don't have to take in a lot of alcohol. So we will not recommend red wine, but we will recommend apple cider vinegar and lemon juice. If I have to rank them, I'll put apple cider vinegar on lemon juice, okay? But in the absence of apple cider vinegar, lemon juice. I see
people use the wine to marinate their chicken and their meat and stuff like that. Is it a proper practice?
For catering purposes.
But not for health purposes.
No.
Hi, I'm Evelyn from Mpasem. Can you get Enna to explain to us? The name is not Enno, it's Enna. Can you get Enna to explain to us how to practically lose weight using nutritional programs? I'm not sure about programs. So I think the person wants to lose weight through healthy eating.
Yeah, so if you want to lose weight, the protocol I am establishing, you can follow. But because I don't want to veer off, we will come back to weight loss probably after Christmas. But today, diabetes, nutrition.
I mean, obese people are at a greater risk of diabetes. That is a fact.
Yes, that is an established fact. And then when I was very huge, after delivery, I was very huge. I weighed 118. That was the last time I stood and said, no, and I don't do this to yourself. I had to put myself on a diabetic meal.
Really?
Yeah, diet, so that I will lose the weight. One day I'll show a picture of myself. That's huge. So if I leave, yes, I can be very big. Wow. I can be very big.
So you can help somebody who is...
Definitely.
How will you do it?
It's all about the intake, okay? It's all about the intake. It's about the food intake and exercise. How much of what you are eating, okay? When you
Did you hit the gym?
Yes, I hit the gym because I had to also strengthen the muscle. The thing is, if you gain that much and you lose and you don't go and do
cardio stuff.
No, this is more physical endurance to build your muscles. It becomes fluffy and you lose your shape becomes unpleasant, especially for a woman. So you lose the weight through nutrition and exercise, okay? And the discipline to see soda and not take. So as a diabetic patient or pre-diabetic or somebody who knows you are in a family, you have that family history, you should not be quick to take soda. You should not be quick to take, I don't want to mention brands, but when we say sugar beverages, you shouldn't be quick to take
What's
it.
the best?
Because it gives you so much sugar, and even if you take it with lime or lemon or apple cider vinegar, it will not help. It will not reduce.
What's the best thing to then have as like a savory or like, you know, you have a word you say, you want to break the, or you said it on the show before, so, like your guilt eat or something like.
Okay. So days that you want to have fun. Once in a while, we say it's okay. Once in a while, we know we are getting to Christmas, so you want to have a half glass or even a quarter glass of soda or whatever. It's okay. It's time to cheat on those days, okay? But on regular, if I say once in a while, then I'm talking about even once in 3 months, once in 6 months, if you want to have a glass or two. Even if you want to put in the lemon or the lime, we want to emphasize lemon benefits on the amylase to break down starch. It's not affecting sugar. It is starch, not sugar. So don't drop that.
We are getting quite a bit of messages today. Good morning, Jude. Please ask the nutritionist if one can add a little honey to the apple cider vinegar. Kofi from in Kran Kwanta.
Okay, so yes, you can, Kofi, but when you are taking it with a meal, okay, we will prefer you take the right lemon juice without addition of honey, because the honey will increase your blood glucose level. The meal you are going to take also has a lot. Let's say the meal you are going to take, if it is fufu, if it is yam, if it is wache, if it is bankun, the starchy carbohydrate is going to turn into a lot of blood glucose for you.
Yeah. And
so you don't want additional honey.
Interesting. Good morning, Jude. I hope you are doing well over here. Yes, I'm fine by the grace of God. Kindly find out from Enna if an ulcer patient can also go with the lemon juice or apple cider vinegar before meals. I'm JB Asnal from Jakarayili in the northern region. Thank you.
Peptic ulcer, do more. You are very safe with apple cider vinegar because of the probiotic in the apple cider vinegar.
Not lemon juice?
Yes, because everybody and how their body responds. A lot of peptic ulcer patients don't do well on lemon, but do very well on apple cider vinegar. With
more questions, and forgive me, I'm pushing you. The time is not on our side. Good morning, I'm Paul. Please ask Enna whether taking soda with lemon solves waist pain and other pain apart from diabetes.
No.
Not that you know of.
No, not that. You know, soda is sugar. No nutritional benefit from soda.
Yeah. Okay, this message is coming from Gifty Saikwa. Hi, Enna and Jude. Good morning. Please, can Enna rehash the point on weight loss with diet conditions? I don't know. So maybe the person wants to lose weight but has other issues. How do they manage that?
So if you want to use diets to manage your weight or to reduce your weight, we are reducing starchy carbohydrates, just as we are reducing starchy carbohydrates in almost all the diets for a diabetic or hypertensive here.
So when we say starchy carbohydrate, like bread,
the bankun, the fufu, the yam, we are not saying don't eat. I mean, we can't imagine life without them.
So what would be the very...
It's the reduced quantities, reduced quantities.
What are the acceptable carbohydrates?
So you see, I am a dietitian, but I am not your dietitian. So I am saying
I
I
like
am
that.
not your dietitian because you have to be assessed. You have to see a dietitian to assess you. When the dietitian assesses you, he will know how much is good for you. I haven't seen you. I haven't checked your weight. I haven't checked your visceral fat. I haven't done all that analysis. But for a general knowledge, we are cutting down starchy carbohydrates. Okay.
I think people want
So
to
talk
lose
to your
a lot of weight
dietitian.
on the show
Yes,
today.
yes.
Jude, aside the nutrition aspect of this, can we also use products like slim medication products like the tea and etc. they sell? Is it advisable to do that as you eat well? And this message doesn't have a name.
I can't talk about that because I don't know the nutrients in there. But I know very well for a fact that when you eat well with the reduced starchy carbohydrate and you exercise, you know how to use your lemon and apple cider vinegar. You know how to use your vegetables. You will lose the weight. I will definitely bring a picture of myself next week. Yes.
And thank you so much for your time this morning.
How I didn't finish this.
You have to do it again. The good
Yes.
news is that you are doing the show with us, so you can decide to call us anytime and come and do anything you want to do.
Okay, so we'll continue next week.
Yeah. But congratulations to you and the team at 37 Ghana Armed Services Health Services. What do you call this? Diabetes awareness, right?
Diabetes Awareness Week at the 37 Military Hospital. Come on Wednesday and you have free screening and you have doctors and dietitians and pharmacists available to educate you on the condition.
Somebody actually asked me a week ago if you have a rate card. I think on catering services.
Yes,
so please share with me. I'm saying it on air because I want people to know that you do that and more. Guys, that's all time allows for. It's always, a great time having a nice studio. Sometimes she scares us, but we love it. It's part of the job, right? But very important. Please take note of all that has been said on the show. Lifestyle. Eat well, exercise well. If you're unsure about how to plan a diet, Densua Catering and Medical Services have got you covered. Reach out to them, they'll help you. I've seen today that a lot of you shared concerns on weight loss. If you need a lot more beyond what we've said on the show, Enna is available to give you all of those insights. Also go on our YouTube, watch the video and share the link. It's important.